Hey, so we have had sheep for 7 years, and along the way we have learned some things, I guess. And I really enjoy many of the aspects of managing and taking care of sheep. So this video is a little bit of a tribute to the sheep and all the nice things that you get from it. And the main topic of this video is I will show you how I butcher, or my preferred way to butcher a sheep at the moment. It's very hard to learn from video how to butcher a sheep. One can only learn that by trying, and after a while you will get the hang of it. But I hope this video is helpful for you, even though it maybe not is as detailed in all the aspects of butchering a sheep. We have been doing some butchering in here. I got some hooks in the roof here, and it is possible. It's just a little bit cramped. So luckily we have access to a kitchen with a hook in the roof up in the village as well, not far from here. But I really look forward to a bigger kitchen and the dishwashing bench in the cabin that we are working on now, and a large sturdy table to do the butchering on. I also got some ideas on what we need to build to make the actual harvesting a little bit easier, or maybe not so dependent on good weather and yeah. So we have been doing this for some years now, and I have settled for one way of cutting them down or butchering them that I like. So I'm going to show you that, or some of that at least. This depends of course on how big the animals are. So when they are this small, this is like 15 kilos, there is not much meat on them, so to speak, so it's very easy, not many different parts. So if the sheep you have are a lot bigger, then maybe this will be the parts will become too big. So I'll just start by removing the front legs. du trött du?
Ja.
Jaså. So the front legs are gone. Then I usually take away this, whatever this is called, all the way
Flaps.
down. Yeah, flaps all the way down to the ribs. And watch out here so you don't cut into the fillet. This is gonna be hard. I don't know the terminology on the piece of meat in English. This is just minced meat for sausage or whatever. And then I will cut here away. Minced meat on this kind of heritage breed. The meat here is too little to do any nice things other than minced meat. That's very nice as well. And here, watch out so you don't cut this too close. So when you cut this, it is important to save a small piece here so that you don't cut into the nice piece here in the back. Kommer papper. And next I will cut away the Talasbuan, I think it's named. From the harvesting there is a little bit bloody and not so nice here. So I'll just take away a small piece here.
Neckbone connected to the neckbone.
Hur var det jag gjorde här? När jag gjorde så här då blev det...
Du ska göra lite snett sa du? På något sätt.
Lite så här.
Ingen aning. Lite snett var det.
Mm. And then next I will cut away the neck. Just be careful here because here is two very nice pieces under where the front leg were. So don't cut it too high up. The neck piece you can make some stew or very long boiling, and it's really nice meat, but you can also clean it from the bone and make minced meat. And after that I will take out the inner fillets, and those are really small on these sheep, but I do that because I really like to have the outer fillets or back muscles by themselves. In the beginning I was making lamb chops here and with the bone, and I don't know, I think it was not as good as the way I do it now. Also you could save this whole piece and put the whole piece in the oven like this, and then you will keep the inner fillets here, but I like to remove them because I want these pieces of muscle by themselves.
Du ska filma på det eller?
Vad sa du?
Du måste filma när du tar ut dem.
Nej.
Du är så tung. Så du tar till allting.
This is a little bit ridiculous. The inner fillet, they are like a little worm.
You need 3 of them to be satisfied.
One meal. 3 of them to be 1 meal. Yeah. After I've removed the inner fillets, I will separate the whole back from the back legs. And I do that by finding where to put my knife in here somewhere. Just where the bend is.
Wow.
You get the beginning and it's easier than if you break it like that. You can also twist it. So this... Okay. So this is the back. Here are the 2 most finest pieces. One here in the front and the back muscle. And if I divide these 2 pieces here, you can see that these muscles come like this from the neck, and then I divide it here somewhere. Where these muscles stop. So maybe there, I guess, will be good. And then I got these left. So here, here is a bone, and it's a little bit tricky to separate these from the bone, but yeah, it's hard to explain. This is just something that you get by trying to follow the bone. Måste jag säga.
Sounded like an old swamp witch. Follow the bones.
Det blev lite dåligt när vi valde att hänga den på det här sättet.
Mm. Det var för att de inte skulle torka.
Mm. Eller mögla mellan. Man ska behöva ha en pinne som blir det jämnt. Ja. It's nice to do the initial butchering or cutting down of the sheep with something from the roof hanging like this, because then you can use your force easier.
May the force be with you.
Here is the joint connection, so you're gonna try to find this joint, and you find it by cutting and then also pulling down. And there's a lot of bones protruding and stuff, so you're just gonna have to
destroy the knife.
You destroy the meat, but it's okay, I guess. Like that, and the better you are. Now I did some cut here, but the better you get at this, the better the meat looks in this final piece. Thing is just to remove the bone from the other, so it's the same like here but on the other side, and then you hang on to this piece. Asch.
Vad sa du?
Kapa bort lite extra kött.
Varför då?
So now we got the front leg, or the two front legs, the back legs, a piece of back, and the neck, or what on cows are called entrecote, I guess. And then the neck piece, and also the two fillets, or what they are named. So from this I'll just remove the leg. I guess this is not going to be a butchering course. You can watch others how to find where all the joints are. It's a little bit tricky in the front leg here. This becomes minced meat, and then from this I will so from the front leg the bone is removed on the other side, inner side. I will find where the bone is and I will remove this meat.
Hörru du, det är 2 vattenpölar.
And then there's a bone that goes like this here. Find it and start to
dig it out.
And then there's a joint here somewhere. It's nice to have it on the edge of the table so you can bend it a little bit. And then follow this shovel-like bone like this. And then here underneath there is a bone that is stuck somehow, and so I put the knife like this and then I'll crack the bone before I can just... So here is the bone that I cracked, so there's a piece here left. So I need to remember to remove that as well. too slippery.
Är det du?
Mm.
Mamma? Det är en bro där.
Ja, det ser jag.
And then I will remove this bone.
Står det här köttet?
Allting som inte är den där biten. Mm. Och det där är ju lägg också. So the hardest part is when learning to butcher is after you have done something for or like removing bones and everything is to recognize what is what. But here is the part that I want to save. So I just cut like this and then like this. And here is the bone piece, the small piece of bone. So throw it away. And this is just minced meat. And this is the piece that I want as a whole piece. Just clean out a little bit of the So this I'm going to hang up, or put in salt and then hang to dry to make dried meat. You can also freeze it and then when you're going to eat it you can cut it into pieces and make a stew out of it. It's pretty tough.
Är det du? Jag fick lite som dekoration.
The two front legs.
Jag fick lite som dekoration.
Ja, titta ju.
Är det du? Titta hur många...
So the two back legs, we are going to smoke these. So I'm gonna put them in salt and then hot smoke them. So they are ready like this. I usually just see that they are looking nice.
And if we don't have them whole, we just cut away the bone.
Yes, so then I just take the knife and cut away here. There's a knee here and you can find a joint here. So this goes to minced meat and this is a steak. So here, like this steak. A roast, something that you put in the oven for 3 hours with herbs and garlic. But now these are going to be smoked, so they are ready. I feel a little bit, it's just recently I've become comfortable talking to the camera like this with my dear mother and father-in-law. It's interesting to be doing YouTube for several years in the forest and never ever do it in front of anyone else. I don't know if anyone can relate. It's a weird to be speaking to a camera in front of other people. So I feel a little bit nervous still. I don't know why, or I don't know what term to call it. Okay, so the back. They have these ribs here. So I just cut, and there is also a bone like this. Here, a bone like this. So I just cut like this, and then I cut like this, and there's some bones here as well. So you need to try to go past them to get most of the meat that is here. So I start by cutting with the knife here, and then I try to peel it off like this, or I go past these and go like this. It depends on.
I do that.
Yeah.
Second one.
So just try to follow this
The bone.
as closely as possible with the knife. If you don't do like that, this is ready. You can put this in the oven as it is. And it's another kind of meat. But I will show you what I'm trying to do here.
Titta vad många bitar det är i när den är hit. Det ska vara så här lite.
There is some trick here that you can do as well, but I don't remember exactly how they did it. So, one side, like this. A little bit of meat here left. So the better you are at this, the less meat there are.
Mamma,
So the back,
mamma.
those are removed.
När satt vi på
This
snöret?
clean for minced meat. It's good to be more people, so you can delegate some work, or how to say. Okay, so from these we're going to try to remove carefully here the
Varför
you can
skär ni?
remove this
Det är köttfärsen.
layer here. This is the outside, so try to locate where this is and remove it. So in this case there are not much fat here at all. On a cow you probably want to save this fat on the steak, but here there is nothing to save, it's only very chewy stuff. So I use the knife and my hands to try to get this, but if it's too stuck I need to cut a little bit with my knife so that I don't pull the or destroy the meat. Okay, so this is the hard part. Now I want to remove this layer, this white sinewy stuff, and for this you need a very sharp knife, and it can be also easier if you trim the edges here a little bit beforehand, like that. And so there is some extra meat stuck here from when we removed. Try to get away some of this. You see, this you don't want to have in the final piece. Okay, so here's the trick. Sometimes you will succeed and sometimes not, but here is why you need a very sharp knife. So you will put the knife in like this, have a little bit here left, and then the rest of the piece here, and you put the knife in like this underneath this
chewy layer.
yeah. So you can see if you put the knife wrong way, you can just turn it like this, but then you flip this over like this, and then you try to follow, and hopefully you will hold it here, and hopefully you will get the chewy layer off without leaving too much meat on it. Oh man. Not good, but you see here on this side, very smooth surface. And then you have this left, so you just from this side and try to get it in one swoop, otherwise you will have a lot of cuts. But I'm satisfied with this. And here I can remove a little bit of this. Like that, I guess. You can put this
salami meat.
You can put this in the minced meat through the grinder, and it will be very healthy, those chewy parts. And then I will just fix the things I missed. So here is a little bit that I missed. A little bit there. And then look at the other side. Clean it up a little bit. Try not to take too much meat away.
Don't clean it too much.
Yeah, like this. And then I divide this into two very nice pieces. Maybe for the sake of aesthetics, I need to remove that. So this is why I removed the not so big fillets, because this is what I want. These two, like when you put this in a frying pan with butter and some rosemary and some garlic, salt and pepper, and fry it till just above 50 degrees inside, 50 degrees Celsius. Man, if you have tried this,
you never go back.
no. So when you put this is like one for one person. Very good portion, I would say. Unless you eat only meat, then I guess you would need a little bit more.
Vi ska hämta en till, pappa. Så jag tar inte av dig.
When you put this in the pan, they will shrink together and rise a little bit, but you need to have a hot pan so you can so you can get a nice surface on them, because they will be ready very fast. So the last piece, the neck piece, here's the upper neck, and this is the
Shoulder.
yeah, the one connected to the back. So the neck and the head and the back. And it's the same here as when I made these. I want to get them out from here, and there's these ribs here. You follow the bone, take this piece out and take the other piece out. And it's a little bit tricky here because the neck, or yeah, is
Spine.
wider there, but otherwise it's the same here. Just find the bone and follow it down.
Vilken näsa?
Konäsa. Kohorn.
Varför lutar du ner så här?
En gummigrej här som ska borta.
Ja, det är för en grej.
Så att huvudet ska sitta fast.
Vad då?
Den är borta, säger jag.
Varför är den borta?
Ja, det vet jag. Det är du som är läkemedel.
En gummigrej var borta.
Är den så? Är det ett vanligt gummiband kanske?
Nej, det ska vara någon hus här.
So these are done, or not done, but
Free from the bone.
free from the bone. Yeah. So clean a bit for minced meat.
Minced meat man.
And these are pieces that are in comparison to these, or even better.
Entrecôte. What's that in English?
I don't know if that's the name for these pieces when they are from lamb. We just call them the neck piece, or entrecôte, I guess. It's the equivalent for entrecôte from or ribeye. It's the equivalent for ribeye from
Beef.
beef, yes. And these also has a piece of skin, but they are also divided a little bit and have, so you need to watch out so you don't tear them apart in the wrong seam. Take a help. Take a little bit help with your knife. There's a sinew there that needs to be.
Mamma? Jag ska visa dig någonting. Från där uppe.
Minced meat.
Vänta då, får jag skära här lite?
And remove this very nice dog candy here. This you can hang up to dry and your dog has something to chew on.
For a minute or two.
So this is more or less ready. very nice. Also put in the frying pan. This is a larger piece. So this looks very small, but it's a small sheep.
Mamma.
It's,
And a lot of minced meat.
yeah, heritage breed sheep, and I really enjoy what you can make of these. So very, very nice, and I don't know, these are also nice, but you need
They can barely look at the pan.
you need quite a few of those to make a meal. And then this is very nice also, stews and smoked, but as I said, if you want to make something, a roast, here is like outer, I don't know what these are called, the roast beef, and it's on a larger animal there is a lot of details in this as well, but as it is now, this is a really nice piece. And when we are tired of making a whole one of these in the oven, we can cut these into small pieces as well and make a stew or tacos, like have it in the cast iron pan in the oven for 5 hours or something. Very nice. Yeah, so you need a lot of sheep to get enough meat for your family when you have these kind of sheep.
Mamma.
The positive side is they don't eat that much, so I guess this is the best kind of sheep for us in our situation. Hur ska vi avsluta det här?
Eat meat, eat sheep.
So I hope you got something out of this. It's not a very detailed explanation, but at least something. If you have tried some butchering, you will know what I'm talking about here.
Over and out.
This is meat that is going to be sausage for us now, but
So everything that wasn't a piece became sausage.
yeah, all this is from a total of 3. So
Salami.
this is very nice. And then the bones, all the bones in a big pot, and we'll boil this for 72 hours or something like that, and make a really nice bone broth. And then there is a little bit of the bloody, not so nice pieces. This is going to be dog food. So not that much from, this is dog food from 3 rams.
So no waste here.
No, there is, I guess, this is the waste. A couple of neck pieces. Yep. This is really nice. Just empty out some marrow like this, and then put some salt, unrefined sea salt, and mash it with a fork and make a marrow butter. Very nice.
Vad ska du göra?
Märgsmör.
Ja.
Pratar om Elsa nu.
Ja.
Ja.
Well, that is my current way of butchering a sheep, and I'm really convinced that once you get to taste meat like this, you're really gonna have a hard time going back to the things that you ate before. So if you get the taste for this, there is only two solutions. Get to know a farmer or become a farmer yourself. So good luck.